Hey guys, Whitney Reed here from flipmycards.com, and I want to touch on a subject really quick that we talked about in the beginner's guide to card flipping, and that is submitting cards to PSA for grading. This is super easy to do, and if you want to maximize your profits in flipping cards, the best way to do it is to buy raw cards. Hopefully they're in great shape and submit them to PSA for grading. If you get a 9 or a 10, you can really make some good money on this. It is a little risky, but over the past year, I've made a lot of money buying raw cards, submitting to PSA. I've had a lot of luck. Today, I don't have a submission to actually enter, so I'm going to do like a fake submission just so you see the steps. And we're going to do it with we're going to pretend to submit a second year, can you see that there, Kobe Bryant Topps card. So the way to do that, first, you're going to set up a PSA account. Really simple to do. Once you have your account set up, start submission. You're just going to click kind of the same thing over and over, start. And again, start new submission. All right, we're going to choose the regular card, so the first one there. And then it's going to come up here for grading, because that's what we're doing. We're sending cards off to be graded. And right here, no autograph. All right, scroll down to next. All right, next step, a little confusing, but not that bad. All of these are your different choices of the types of service that you're gonna submit your card under. Now, economy is like, the basic service here, $20 per card. If you're on a budget, this is the way to go, but it does take a lot longer to get your cards back, especially now because PSA is backed up with submissions. Regular, a little bit more expensive at $50 per card. Again, it takes a little bit longer. And then down here, typically what I do is Express. It's $75 per card for the service, and then you're also going to pay for your shipping to and from. So remember that. So roughly $85 to $89, something like that, for one card submission. For me, this has been the best choice because I like to flip cards really quick, and I typically only submit cards that I have the potential to make. I have the room in the profit to cover the cost of this. Now, if you're flipping kind of like lower end cards, this doesn't really make sense. So this is for a card that that's in great shape. You're expecting a 9 or 10, and you can flip it really quick, and you've got that money built into your profit. So with Express, it's been taking me 7 to 10 days to get the cards back, and I've been doing an Express service every week for several weeks now, and it's about that 7 to 10 day wait there. So you're going to you're going to select Express, go to next. Now this is where you're going to enter the card information. You've got quantity here. We're only submitted one card, so if you have multiple of the same cards, you're going to change that number there. The next here, the description, it's going to be the year, the player name, the manufacturer. The more information that you put in here, the more likely that the system is going to find the exact card you're looking for. This is a pretty common card, so should find it pretty easy. 1997 Topps Kobe. And when I type that in, it pulls up the card right there. It's number 171. And as you can see on the back of this card here, this is card 171. So it is the first selection. Make sure that you do look and make sure you're clicking the right card, because there are different, variations of the card. So make sure that, this is the base card. So this is what we collected. Minimum grade, if you want to, send it off and say, I don't want it unless it's a 9 or a 10, you would select that. I don't do that. I just let them grade whatever it's going to be and let it come back. Declared value, I'm going to put 150 in for this card. So whatever you think this, you've got tied up in this card, that's your value there, what the card's worth. And from this point, you see over here, $75 fee, and you're going to hit save here. It's going to bring this, you're going to click on your submission. That's your submission. You're going to hit next, and I'm just going to zoom in here really quick. You're gonna go to next, and it's gonna bring you up to the shipping screen here. All right, so this is where you're gonna select what type of shipping service. I always do the FedEx overnight, so I set all that up. But I mean, typically I like to do overnight shipping. I don't want the cards, especially if they're valuable cards, just sitting around. Now, once you finish that and you submit everything and you put your credit card information in here, it's going to bring up a screen that prints out copies of the submission. Now I'm going to show you, you're going to get 3 copies. You're going to get, let's see here, it's going to say copy 1, copy 2, and then you got a customer copy here. These are from different submissions, but I just wanted you to see what that looks like. Now the customer copy, that's your copy, and it shows you which card you submitted. This is from a, what is this? A Kevin Durant that I submitted here. So you're gonna hold on to this. So this is, you know that this is your submission number, and you know this is the card that you sent off to be graded. Copy 1 and copy 2, you're actually gonna put in the package with the card to ship to PSA, and always sign. See here at the bottom, right underneath this paragraph, sign it just to get, you know, to say, hey, this is the card that I'm grading and all the information is correct. And then here, this is what you're gonna fill out on both copies. Total number of orders in the package. There's just 1 order in the package. If you did multiple submissions and you're putting it in the same box, this is where you would put a different number. And then the number of collectibles in this package, it's just 1. So we're just sending 1 card to be graded. So you just check 1 right there. Like I said, you're gonna put both of these copies in the box or the package. All right, so keep your customer copy for your own records. And next, you're gonna get the package ready. I like to ship cards in bubble mailers like this. Again, you're gonna put the forms inside here, if I can do this like that. You're gonna take the card here. This is something very important. Use these card savers as the plastic protectors. Do not use the regular top loaders. PSA does not like you using top loaders. So what I mean by top loader is, let me see if I can reach one of these traditional top loaders. They do not like these. Make sure to use these card savers. It's because they cut the edges of these and they take the card out without damaging it. Now, also inside of the card, you can see how it's in like a little plastic sleeve. Always use these. These are very valuable, these little penny sleeves. I talk about these in the beginner's guide as well. So put the card in a penny sleeve, put it in the card saver there, and look, it's very secure. It's not going anywhere. Very secure. And then what I like to do is take a team bag. Now team bags, you can get these on eBay or Amazon. And every time I ship a card, whether it's something I sold on eBay or, you know, something like I'm sending to PSA, I always put the card in a team bag to protect it. So this just slides in here like this. Make sure this one's, yep, there you go. And then that folds over. Now your card's protected, it's not going anywhere, and it protects the saver. So again, especially if you're selling, you know, graded cards, you don't want to damage that plastic. So put those in the larger team bags. Those are for graded cards, so they have those available as well. All right, so once you have that in your team bag, in the card saver and the penny sleeve and all that, take some cardboard like this. All right, you're just gonna slide the card in here. There's a little bit of Scotch tape on the edge of these. I don't like using Scotch tape. This was already done. Typically, I'll just put a rubber band around it right there, but it is protected. So that's nice and protected. Make sure the top is secure as well. Now you're gonna take the cardboard with the card in it, the bubble mailer with that in there. You're gonna slide that in here. And what I typically do is just fold that over like that, secure. Take another bubble mailer here and slide that in so it's double protected. Every card I ship, I always double protect, whether it's 2 bubble mailers or I'll put a bubble mailer inside of a box. So again, if you're shipping a more expensive card, or if you feel more comfortable, put the card in the bubble mailer, the original one with the PSA forms, and then put them in a box to protect it a little bit better. But I've never had an issue with this. So this is very well protected. So anyway, hope this was informative. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments below. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, Card Flips, or shoot me an email. Be happy to help you however I can. And yeah, be sure to come back for more videos like this. I'll be adding videos weekly. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks.